No, I'm an accountant.
We get able to get some progress.
So far we didn't get it.
I'll do our own applications. I've never done it before. Second, third one, fourth one, fifth one. No, she's that one. Between Thomas Green and
And he goes, darling, I need to go to the toilet. She said, no.
This is Dr. Ali, Dr. Mehmet, the director.
Biraz daha
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished guests. Yunus Emre Enstitüsü London welcomes you to the Reminiscence exhibition, which has been organized by both Yunus Emre Enstitüsü London and the Moroccan Cultural Centre. I would now like to invite the director of Yunus Emre Enstitüsü, Mr. Mehmet Cracow, to deliver his speech. Thank you.
Good evening. His Excellency Abdurrahman Bilgiç, Ambassador of Turkey, and His Excellency Abdussalam Abudra, Ambassador of Morocco, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you all to the opening of this remarkable exhibition. Yunus Emre Enstitüsü and the Moroccan Cultural Centre UK have collaborated to bring this event to the life in recognition of strong bilateral relations between Turkey and Morocco. Although we have long and friendly historical relations dating back to 16th century, since 2004, relations become stronger and multifaceted, ranging from economic and diplomatic and education and cultural. Turkish and Moroccan higher education authorities, for example, signed an agreement in 2015 for exchange programs and academic collaborations in every aspect of higher education. And also, for example, municipalities started direct relations through becoming sister cities such as Ankara and Rabat. And in this age of information, obviously cultural interdependencies and exchanges are unavoidable and prevalent. The good thing is that our countries, Morocco and Turkey, have been sharing the similar elements of same culture. Both Turkey and Morocco in their regions have been the forefront of Islamic civilization. Morocco has also an indigenous society which attracts considerable cultural attention from all around the world. With this exhibition, Yunus Emre Enstitüsü and Moroccan Cultural Centre UK would like to bring the two communities together in the UK for ever closer relationship and to open new ventures for the businesses and cultural interactions. I hope you will enjoy the rest of this night, and I would like to thank again for your attendance. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cracow. Now I would like to invite the chairman of Moroccan Cultural Center, Mr. Aziz Khalidi, to the stage, please.
Thank you. Thank you very much. First of all, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for making the time to be with us here tonight. I'm very proud and privileged to be in this gathering here with you. First of all, our collaboration with Yunus Emre Enstitüsü give us an idea how we can move forward in terms of the relationship between us, the Moroccan community, and the Turkish community. We are looking to establish this relationship and make it stronger, whether it's in business, whether it's in arts or media. There are a lot of things we have in common that we really have to work on and make it a reality. At the moment, there is no much going on between us, but we are planning and we are working to make it work for our community, because everything we do is for the community. And I would like to thank you one more time, and yes, I'm done for the night. Thank you so much, and thank you for coming.
Thank you, Mr. Khalidi. Now I would like to invite His Excellency Mr. Abdurrahman Bilgiç, the Turkish Ambassador to the UK, to say a few words. Thank you.
Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to speak at the opening ceremony of the art exhibition entitled Reminiscence, which is co-hosted by the London Yunus Emre Enstitüsü and the Moroccan Cultural Center. Let me start by thanking all of you for your participation. It is a distinct pleasure for me to be a guest of honor for this prestigious cultural event this evening. I'd like to greet you with saying welcome, hoş geldiniz, ahlan ve sahlan bikum, and povitaniye. These words may be a very brief resume of this exhibition, and of course the life of Ms. Barbara Piekarska Abou-Hilal. This talented lady, where is the lady? I'm looking, yeah. That talented lady was born in Bialystok, Poland. She graduated from Jagiellonien University. Maybe pronunciation is not so good.
It's good, it's good.
In Cracow, which is one of the oldest universities in the world. And I'm sure that the city of Cracow, which is one of the leading artistic cities in Europe, and one of the Millennium European Capitals of Culture in the year 2000, has enriched her creative point of view. Then she entered into the Moroccan phase to her life, which I think also deepened her artistic touch and diversified her unique style. The intellectual aura of these landmark geographies, where the flow of history had already formed a cultural conglomerate, is, I believe, Barbara's source of inspiration. Barbara's style, however, was not only affected by her travels. As a clinical psychologist, she combines her passions on clinical psychology with the art of painting. Today, we are lucky enough to see the reminiscences of the Barbara's long journey, which is full of art, creativeness, and warm remembrances. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, the other striking part of this cultural event is inherently a chance to pay tribute to the brotherly relations with Turkey and Morocco.
Well, I want also to say a few words about the relationships between Morocco and Turkey. You already, Excellency, said a lot of things. But I want just to notice something historic thing. You know that the Ottoman Empire stopped at the borders of Morocco. Morocco was the only Arab country that was not under the rule of the Ottoman Empire, which is something important. It means that the relationships, there is no, no resentment in the relationships. There's only respect and consideration. And the first time I went to Istanbul and I talked to Turkish people, I was struck. They until now they know Morocco as Fas, and Fas used to be the capital, which means I reflected on this, which means that this is a relationship between pairs. I mean, it's Constantinople and Fas, the capitals. Although Morocco was not an empire, it used to be one. He used to extend its geography to Andalusia and Africa and the whole Maghreb, but he was somehow considered as one, as a pair of the immense Ottoman Empire. And I read just yesterday or today that our king is about to pay an official visit to Turkey. It's still to be confirmed, but it means that we have excellent relationships until now. And it gives me also the opportunity to say that our cooperation is about also to offer, the bright face of our societies, our Islam. Islam is not only about terrorism, about extremism, about radicalism. It's also about art, about culture, and this is something that we should emphasize. Thank you for your listening.
Thank you, His Excellency. And finally, I would now like to invite Ms. Barbara Piekarska Abou-Hilal, the artist, to the stage to share her thoughts with us. Thank you.
Well, first of all, I would like to say, Barbara, she can't say much, she said. She doesn't want to talk, so I'm going to do a quick talk. First of all, a round of applause for Barbara, please. I am also privileged to be working with Barbara and to be able to bring this collection together and have it here for you to enjoy. And anything else I need to add? That's it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Barbara.
I will say thank you who helped me with organizing this exhibition. I am very happy today. This meeting is for me a big day. My painting, that is story about Morocco. I lived in Morocco 8 years and I remember the best of my life. In Morocco I had 10 exhibition paintings, and this exhibition is repetition from past.
All together, let's have a
Congratulations, great exhibition.
We haven't, just 1 second, please.
We're just having a short film screening.
Just 5 minutes.
Finally, thank you for joining us this evening.
Turkey and Morocco are strongly bound together by deeply rooted historical and brotherly ties and share common traditions. Diplomatic relations between Turkey and Morocco were established on 17th April 1956. Morocco and Turkey have always maintained friendly relations and are mutually cooperating on many regional and international issues. Both countries recognize the importance to their bilateral relations, and they are willing to further strengthen those relations in every field.
بين قيادتي الحكومتين. Bu örgütü biz Türkiye olarak tanımıyoruz. Ama bunun yanında bu meseleye çözüm bulmak
تركيا لا تعترف بجبهة البوليساريو، لكنها تدعم كل الجهود الأممية الحالية لمجلس الأمن الدولي قصد حل النزاع استنادا إلى المفاوضات، ونحن مستعدون للوساطة بين المغرب والجزائر بما يساعد على تقريب وجهتي نظرهما بهذا الشأن.
The Turkish and Moroccan communities in the UK should reflect on this and work even further to bolster the friendship, not only in business but also in education, arts and media.
Belçika'dan arkadaşlarım geldi Eser. Vallahi bak, Reyhan'la Saliha ya ta Belçika'dan geldiler bizim için.
Dr. Roxanne Farman-Farmian of Cambridge University in the Department of Political and International Studies and in partnership with Al Jazeera conducted research looking at the political transition in the Mediterranean and from Turkey to Morocco, and in particular the media.
Morocco, Turkey and Tunisia represent three very, very different kinds of political systems. And we felt that it was important to see how the media was the same or different in those three different systems. So in Tunisia, it was a brand new revolutionary, post-revolutionary democracy-building experiment. In Morocco, there was a much more established but reforming monarchical system with growth towards democracy. And in Turkey, there was a very seasoned democracy, but that nonetheless was beginning to go through some serious contestation by its people and possibly a restriction. So three different processes, and that was very much what drove us to choose those three.
Fas'a son zamanların en popüler gündem...
As a journalist and a filmmaker, I would like to see the two nations working together and build something within the media with a productive cooperation between them.
Trade system, open market, saved
At the moment, I don't see a great deal between Morocco and Turkey, which I would very much like to point to, especially for the celebration of this particular event. However, I do feel as though networks of media scholars are certainly working together, and our project has brought significant academics together who are studying the same issues. And I think that there are probably a lot more linkages between the two through media than we often are aware. So, although I don't think there's a formal policy of cooperation at this point, which I think is quite rare across the Middle East, by the way, and North Africa.
So what would the study recommend for the two nations to work for greater results?
I think that it is the first step that the Moroccan media is working towards is to try to develop a private television capability. And I think this is quite difficult in Morocco, and I would hope to see that that would develop further. And I think that there is a balance to be found where what the government hopes to have as part of the public exchange, the public square, if you will, and what the citizen is hoping, that there is a median ground to be found, and that I think having a certain amount of courage to go forward and allow a bit of compromise is helpful in this new world of exchange.
And if she knows anybody else that will read something to block it. Especially she's in midwifery.
Yeah, no alienation, no discrimination. Gender equality is very well established.
Mas agora, see the other side,
We get able to get some from it.
So far we didn't get
I do our own applications. I've never done it before. Second, third one, fourth one, fifth one. No, she's that one. Between Thomas Green
And he goes, darling, I need to go to the toilet. She said, no.
This is Dr. Ali, Mr. Mehmet, the director.